University is hosting this conference in Belagavi in association with Visvesvaraya Technological University and also RLS Institute Belagavi. So we are organizing, the organizing committee is delighted to welcome all of you for this 3 days Congress. The delegates from all over India and the speakers from different countries that include Malaysia, Thailand, USA, Oman, they have kindly accepted our invitation and they have arrived here. And at the outset, I would like to welcome the president of this inaugural session, that is none other than our Dr. Raghav Sharan, the Honorable President of ISAS Belagavi, to this international conference. And I would like to welcome our Honorable Vice Chancellor, who is going to inaugurate this conference. So I welcome you, sir. And also I welcome our the chief guest, today's chief guest, Professor P.S. Patil, who was a former Pro-Vice Chancellor of Shivaji University and presently the research director at D.Y. Patil Educational Institute, Kolhapur. So welcome you, sir. And also I would like to welcome our guest of honor, Professor T. Chenchana from Thailand. So I welcome you. And also I would like to welcome Dr. Jyoti Kavlekar Madam, Dr. Dinesh Rangappa, and everyone and all the delegates who have gathered here. So I welcome one and all to this conference. And this 3 days conference, the technical session is going to be, so today it's a common session here in the same hall. So from tomorrow onwards, there will be 2 parallel sessions. And apart from that, in this session, in this conference, we have kept tomorrow there is a symposium on the academia industry interaction, and also we have the last day, it is on the internationalization of higher education institute. So those things are there. And in the audience, we have a very esteemed guest, starting from our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Banage from MS University of Baroda. So I welcome you, sir. Dr. Komal Kapoor is there from the Director of Chief Executive of NFC and former Director of AMD, Dr. D.K. Sinhaji is there, and all the dignitaries are there. So I welcome one and all, and also I welcome our research scholars, students, faculty members, so everyone to this conference. I hope you will enjoy these 3 days of deliberations, the technical deliberations. And Belagavi is quite good weather and very small area, so you can go around when you get a time after the sessions and all. So I hope you will have a very nice time in these 3 days. So I welcome one and all once again. Thank you.
I'm pleased to introduce the president of the ISS, Dr. Raghav Sharan sir. Raghav Sharan sir is a distinguished senior scientist formerly associated with the Atomic Minerals Directorate for Exploration and Research, Department of Atomic Energy, Government of India. He joined AMD in 1969 and served the organization for 35 years, making significant contributions in the field of analytical geochemical exploration of nearly 70 elements of atomic interest. He was one of the pioneers of derivatives, spectroscopy in metallic mixtures, and non-aqueous AAS in the field of geochemical samples. He was involved in methane budget estimation during 1990, besides technical support to ICAR, Meghalaya and Manipur. He was also a member of Coordination Committee of Northeast Council. He was awarded in 2013 as IBC Leading Scientist of the World. He has published more than 130 publications in international journals and delivered more than 100 invited talks. He is a reviewer of 5 journals such as Talenta Bulletin Chemical Society Japan. He is a chairman of Advisory Board of Journal of ISAS, recognized guide for PhD at Guwahati University and IIP Dehradun. He is a fellow of several societies such as Institution of Chemists, Indian Chemical Society, Indian Society of Analytical Scientists, besides being life member of IANCS and REAI. He has served ISAS in varying capacities since its inception and is instrumental in funding several chapters of ISAS. He has organized about 24 national and international symposium, at latest being International Analytical Science Congress 2025 at Baroda. He is the national president of Indian Society of Analytical Scientists. Currently, he has published 2 books in chemistry, latest being Analytical Techniques for Trace Elements in Geochemical Exploration, published by Royal Society of Chemistry in 2023. With this, I welcome Raghav Sharan sir to this conference. I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor to felicitate and welcome our President of the ISAS, Raghav Saran sir. In our university, it's my great honor and privilege to introduce our esteemed Vice Chancellor, a visionary academic leader whose guidance has been instrumental in transforming Rani Channamma University into a center of excellence with global aspirations. Dr. C.M. Tyagaraja stands as a distinguished leader in academia with a remarkable career spanning of over 35 years in teaching, research and administration. Presently serving as a Vice Chancellor of Rani Channamma University, he has played a pivotal role in shaping educational policies and practices, notably as the Dean of the Faculty of Commerce and Management and a senior professor in the Department of MBA. Dr. C.M. Tyagaraja's journey began in the Senek Chikkamangaluru district of Karnataka, where he completed his early schooling and later obtained graduation and post-graduation with distinction and a rank from Mysore University. He holds a postgraduate diploma in marketing management with a top rank from Coimbatore University, and his insightful research on the problems and prospects of goods transport earned him a PhD from Coimbatore University. An accomplished author, Dr. Tyagaraja has penned 13 books and over more than 100 articles published at national and international levels, covering topics such as human resource planning and managerial economics. As a founder chairman of the Department of MBA, he has streamlined curricula and examination process, ensuring a student-centric approach that resonates with students, parents, and faculty alike. His research has garnered recognition with funded projects from UGC, state and central governments. 11 of his scholars have taken up research and completed on multiple topics of contemporary interest. Dr. C.M. Tyagaraja served Karnataka State Skill Development Corporation as Executive Director and dedicated his talent to upgrade employment exchanges into human resources centers. He organized more than 90 job fairs at various parts of Karnataka to help the youth in their path of employability. Beyond academia, Dr. C.M. Tyagaraja is a dedicated motivator and trainer, having conducted for women empowerment, environmental protection and socio-economic development, highlights his commitment to social issues. As a sought-after keynote speaker and panelist at over more than 100 national and international workshops and seminars, he inspired the next generation of leaders. Recognized for his contributions, Dr. C.M. Tyagaraja is an esteemed member of several professional organizations, including NSQF, IEA, and IMA and IMIS. His dedication to youth empowerment and community development continues to make a significant impact in Karnataka and beyond. Dr. C.M. Tyagaraja is not just an academic leader, he is a visionary committed to empowering faculty, encouraging young researchers and nurturing students to become globally competent, social responsible and ethical ground citizens. One of the most remarkable outcomes of his visionary guidance is the successful sanction of 100 crore rupees funding under the Pradhan Mantri Uchatar Shiksha Abhiyan scheme, Government of India. A historic achievement that has significantly strengthened the university's academic and research ecosystem. His constant guidance has instilled confidence in the academic community to dream big and work collectively towards institutional excellence and driving meaningful change in society, who has been recognized and awarded by academia, industry and society. Thank you, Manilo.
Delegates, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Indian International Analytical Science Congress 2026 at Belagavi. I, Dr. Kantaraju, Department of Chemistry, so welcome you once again to you all for this international conference. A very good morning to one and all. It is my proud privilege and honor to introduce today's chief guest, Professor Pramod S. Patil, whose presence has added great value and significance to this conference. Dr. Patil is currently serving as Research Director at D.Y. Patil Education Society, Kolhapur. He previously served as a Pro-Vice Chancellor of Shivaji University, Kolhapur. His prolific academic output includes over 600 research papers, 750 plus conference abstract, 4 books and 7 patents, earning him more than 35,000 citations and an impressive H-index of 97. His specific research impact places him among the world's top scholars in electrochromism and a leading figure in India for gas sensors, solar cells and supercapacitors. A recognized global authority, Dr. Patil has been consistently named a world top 2% scientist by Stanford University. His career is marked by prestigious international fellowship includes DAD from Germany and Brian Pohl from South Korea and editorial roles for leading journals. As an institution builder, he founded the School of Nanoscience and Biotechnology and has led major interdisciplinary projects with funding exceeding 75 CR. Combining scholarly excellency with administrative acumen, Dr. Patil is a fellow of several national academics and has been honored with numerous awards, including for teaching microscopy imaging and technology transfer. His career embodies a profound commitment to advancing science, monitoring future researchers, and fostering international academic collaborations. We are truly honored to have such a distinguished personality as chief guest with us today for this international conference, and we look forward to gaining valuable insight from his vast knowledge and experience. I now request our Honorable Vice Chancellor welcome by felicitation of Dr. Patil. It is my proud privilege and honor to introduce today's guest of honor, Dr. Chanchana. She is a distinguished senior researcher at the National Metal and Material Technology Center, Thailand. And an expert in nanotechnology and advanced materials. She has PhD in material science from the Asian Institute of Technology. Her research has significantly advanced the fields of chemical sensor, sustainable materials and thin film technology. She has authored seminal work on nanoparticle based sensors and nanostructured metal oxide and contributing to over 70 scholarly publications that have garnered more than 5,200 citations. Her career is marked by a consistent focus on translating fundamental materials science into practical environment and energy solutions, solidifying her status as a leading scientist in Thailand research community. We are truly honored to have such a distinguished personality with us today, and we look forward to gaining valuable insight from her vast knowledge and experience. I now request again our Honorable Vice Chancellor to welcome by felicitation of Dr. Chanchana.
heart's movements in our thoughts. It's a confidence, not a darkness, that lives as power. Young minds raised to question and ask the questions and seek the solutions. Transferring dreams into the direction, may this light empower our future we create. Thank you so much, everyone.
Ellarigu namaskara. Namaskar and a very good morning to all of you who are sitting here in the length and width of this hall with complete responsibility of science. Here we have very honored, very respected, revered Dr. Raghav Saran, President, Indian Society of Analytical Scientists. When I saw him, when I saw him today, it touched me, moved me, and a great extent transformed me too. Sir, we are really honored that you came all the way, and dressing all our friends here is a great honor. At the same time, I was touched again and again today when I heard about Professor Patil sir, Pramod Patil sir, and his achievements and credentials to take the science to heights, and very pleasant day. And sir, it's an honor that you came to Rani Channamma University for this conference. Same time we have that side, from Indonesia, Madam Chanchana, Professor Chanchana. When I started talking to Madam Chanchana, she said, I have some roots from India. What a lovely thing to hear. And it's a great thing too. And your achievement as a scientist has made proud. So, we have joy for me to hear you, madam, to see you on the stage. And the whole deliberations of this day and today, tomorrow, goes to the complete, total dedication of Professor J. Manjana, who is organizing with all the support from his teammates, Professor Dinesh Sangappa, Dr. Jyoti Kavlekar, Professor Avinash Bharti, Dr. Prasanna Shivaram. All this have really worked very hard to make this first international in every touch and move that they worked hard. And we have eminent speakers today, tomorrow and day after, and we have very dear delegates from all across, and we have faculty members, research scholars, students, friends from media, and ladies and gentlemen. It gives me immense pleasure and great honor to inaugurate the International Analytical Science Congress 2026, being held from today, tomorrow and day after tomorrow at the Scaling Traditional Convention Center, Belagavi. On behalf of Rani Channamma University, I extend a warm welcome to all the distinguished participants who have assembled here from across India and various parts of the world. There are three words which have touched me. They are not three words. They are very, very dynamic forces that they have used in this 3 days conference, which touched me in my subject too, no other than innovation, sustainability, and societal impact. These three are not easy words. Our planet Earth is in danger. Why planet Earth is in danger? Our planet Earth is witnessing three imbalances wherein our scientists are trying hard to protect this planet Earth. No other science is trying hard this much like our scientists who are working very hard day and night in laboratories, in research, dedicating themselves. What will happen to this planet Earth? Because the imbalances are plenty when we are crossing this 21st century. What are the three imbalances which are touching mankind? The first and foremost climatological imbalance. This climate, weather, droughts, floods, cold spells, heat waves, wildfires, really they are touching this planet so much. So much of imbalance is caused either that part of the world or this part of the world. This is the first imbalance. Our scientists are trying to attack and control all along. This is happening on the planet. The second important imbalance that I want to check, hydrological imbalances which are occurring. They are no other than our lakes are polluted, rivers are disturbed, our seas are no third seas of the ancient days, and oceans are also in danger. When such is the case, floods, landslides, tsunamis, fast waves, and storms, all these things are the second type of imbalances which are touching this planet during our part of the journey on this planet. The third type of imbalance that I wanted to show is biological imbalance, where you know very well when we see hospitals and nursing homes are rising, heart attack clinics, fertility clinics are emerging in the new age, diseases, bacteria, toxins, illness, plague, malaria, influenza, COVID-19, locust infections are plenty. This is what is happening on this planet. These are the three imbalances which are causing so much danger. When these are causing so much danger, it's very interesting that there are so many attempts. Till date, there are about 440 scientists who got Nobel Prizes in physics and chemistry. It's a great honor. 240 from physics and 200 from chemistry. And today also is going to be one of the birthday of a chemist who got Nobel Prize in 2009. He got Nobel Prize in 2000. Today is his birthday too. I congratulate Dr. Manjana for selecting a very special day. On this day, that great, he was actually basically from physics, but he got Nobel Prize in chemistry. What is the interwoven relationship between these two branches of knowledge? It's a joy. I congratulate that you have touched that day. Friends, the theme of this Congress as we share and imbalances we discuss, but it is very interesting that there are attempts in India from Analytical Science Association. Analytical science today goes far beyond classical chemical analysis. It is the subjects which make this planet disease-free and beautiful, because beauty parlor industry is also rising on and on and on. It is making men and women beautiful. That's why I said that industry no more. It is proud that there are 14,000 chemical companies which are working to make the planet better. Without those chemical companies, we cannot imagine what happens to our farmers, whether they grow crops or not. If not, what will happen to our food problem of this country, which this country started during 1900 and 1950s. That's why I said, no more that the science of the ancient times and science of modern times, analytical science today goes far beyond classical chemical analysis. It encompasses advanced instrumentation, nanotechnology, biosensors, environmental monitoring, pharmaceutical quality, that's very important, assurance, materials characterization, and increasingly the integration of latest artificial intelligence, machine learning, and data analysis. These developments have enabled scientists to address complex and real-world problems with unprecedented precision. Very, very important, the word precision. Science today has become a precision science where accurate, exact, authentic, on dot that it is doing. The discussions in this Congress are expected to reflect the evolving, one more word, Infosys came out with a new phrase, championship is an evolution. Championship, the champions emerge out of evolution. Everyone sitting here is a champion. You evolve over a period of time with your reading, writing, research, publication, on and on and on. It should not be stagnant. It should not be dormant. That's why the evolution of a scientist matters more to a nation, more to a planet. Friends, universities and research institutions have a crucial role to play. It's our responsibility. Rani Channamma University Department of Chemistry has produced 20 PhDs till date. They are in a better phases of life. 24 are more in line. That makes the responsibility of our new campus in Rani Channamma University next year. We want to brand it as Science City. We are spending 350 crores totally only for Science City. This is the commitment we have. Next year, when you come with ISAS, your conference will be in Science City only. That's what the pledge that we have. We wanted to bring the particularly chemistry department. It is the number one department, flagship department. That's why I boast my chemistry department. It is not your department, Dr. Padmashali. It is my chemistry department, my chemistry faculty. They should lead this department. They should solve the problems of the mankind. You should emerge. That's why Rani Channamma University has got the award, Emerging University Award from IIT Mumbai. It is because of the work of our physics and chemistry department. It is because of the commitment of research scholars and teachers. If you don't work, if you don't teach, what will happen to university? University is a place where young minds should get the ideas. They should enjoy laboratory. They should enjoy learning, growing, giving, advancing, going abroad. When I heard, sir, you went to Japan, I was there last week, Kaito University. They post, we have 12 Nobel Prize winners in Kaito University. I was so touched when I saw laboratories and teachers. I started thinking, when our country will become like this? When our students will read like this? When our teachers will teach like this? When good things will come from India this side? Without that, what will happen to this country? If classrooms are not making, universities are not making, who has to make? Who will solve the problems of youth of this part of the country, this science? It is the teachers they should come forward. That's why universities and research institutions should have a high-level commitment and crucial responsibility in nurturing innovation-driven research aligned with societal needs, not outdated syllabus, not outdated research topics. It is contemporary topics which make nations strong. Platforms such as IASC provide an excellent ecosystem for knowledge exchange. What a beautiful word. Today, we are going to exchange lots of knowledge. One idea if you get, your mind starts following it, chasing it. This may happen, this may not happen. Oh, this is flowing, this is stopping. All these things emerge. That's why knowledge exchange, capacity building, collaborative research are the fruits of this conference. This conference is also going to encourage research scholars, very, very important. In Rani Channamma University, there are about 11,000 students who are studying science. There are about 8,000 students who are studying first, second, third, graduation, post-grad, put together about 8,000 students. 8,000 is a good number, big number. We have to take the responsibility to nurture these 8,000 young minds in the science stream. For that, they have to emerge and show the way further and faster. I am particularly pleased to see strong participation from early career researchers, those who have taken research, entry LKG step research, UKG stage research, that your participation matters more because you have a fresh mind, not a biased mind. The Indian Society of Analytical Scientists has been instrumental in promoting analytical science education, research and professional networking across the country. Network is a net worth. ISAS definitely is promoting network every year, step by step. Knowledge is growing, evolving faster. I appreciate for that. I congratulate ISAS for its sustained efforts and visionary leadership. Sir, आप है तो हो जाएगा पूरा. Visionary leadership matters more. It is a leader. When I saw you, it is almost like close like Narayan person, Mr. Narayan Murthy, Chairman of Infosys. I was touched, so touched. See, when we see sir, almost like Narayan Murthy sir's personality, completely composed. That's what is required. That today, where the ISAS is moving, is because of visionary leadership. I also appreciate the Department of Chemistry, Rani Channamma University, for having made this maiden international conference in a meaningful way. There are many friends from Muscat, many from some other countries that have met. Dr. Manjana, we are conducting a more meaningful international conference. In the years to come, we should see that what we have to see. 100 minimum come from various sides. If our ISAS and all my young friends collaborate, if they start thinking from Maharashtra, all these scientists join together, it will go to various countries also. Next you can think of some Singapore 10, Malaysia 10, why not? It is possible if you make the name through your work. It is only the work stands, work makes more attractive. Nothing else makes attractive. Your time spent in laboratory gives you more joy than the time spent with a movie or a television theater. That's why your deeds matter more. I take this opportunity to commend the dedicated efforts of Dr. Manjana and team, all everyone here, Dr. Padmashali there, Vidyasagar, Guru Basuraj, Kantraj, everyone. Day and night that you have worked and made this, taken this responsibility to take this and meticulously you have followed all the drills required. The young researchers and students present here, we have a special message. Use this platform for 3 important reasons. Number 1, research alone stands and protects this mankind. You are an entry to new line. Researchers should take this. Research alone stands and protects mankind. From time to time, it is the scientists like you. They work along these thousands of years. Research, look, relook, go again. That's why research alone stands. What you see is different. What they saw was different. You are in a high grade and next grade is what? That's why research alone stands and protects mankind on this planet. Second, Eureka research is far and few. Don't expect miracles. Don't expect Eureka research, but result oriented and need of the hour research. If you don't concentrate on that, your objectives and problem statement, curing, that will not happen. That's why Eureka, don't expect Eureka research, go for a result oriented research. Number 3, go for specialized research, because it is the specialists who matter. Will go for public consumption. If you don't go for, when we compare patents and all, how many commercial patents are? How many, millions of patents we have. About 7 million patents in total. About 2 lakh patents every year are emerging in chemistry alone. That's what I've read. That makes me to share with you that the specialized research is very need of the day. Without that, we will not move further and faster. Why America is bagging more Nobel Prizes? Why other countries? Why not India? Specialized research is missing. Why only 2 Indian Nobel Prizes in chemistry? It is because of the reason that we have laboratories today, we have technology today, but why it is not happening? This means somewhere the dedication is missing, somewhere the reading is missing, somewhere the deep, the quest for, I want to know, I want to change, what is this problem? How to change this problem, solve this problem? India is full of waste. Wherever we go, we see waste. If you go to Japan, any corner, challenge, that you will not find a small paper at all. How Japanese made that? How America has made it? How Singapore has made it? Why not in India? What is the problem? The problem, the solution is so easy, but we are not understanding. I want to keep the solution secret, not to reveal now itself. Because let your mind think, let your mind search. How Japanese manage the waste? In Singapore, how do they manage? Why we cannot manage with 150 crore people? That this waste management is difficult in this country, which is making India less beautiful. That's why my research friends, I would like to offer a special message. Use this platform, interact freely with experts. Don't shy away, go away to talk to the scholars who are sent by God to you. They came to your doorsteps to tell you, beta, ye padho, ye likho, ye socho, nahi to nahi ho jayega. They have come here. It is a God-sent opportunity for research scholars, PG students. That's why don't run away for any other thing. It's a commitment. You are going to get the glance of a teacher. That's why there is a word in Sanskrit, Pateyam Tatsu. If they find someone good student, they're good researcher, they try to pick them up, pitch them up. That's why always all conferences, seminars should have such a capacity of students. Use this platform and understand the innovation, sustainability, and your societal impact. Let this Congress inspire you to pursue impactful research, very, very important, impactful research, meaningful research, not only for just academic excellence, but also societal well-being. India advances towards becoming a global knowledge economy, no doubt. The role of analytical science in ensuring quality, sustainability, and technological competitiveness cannot be overstated. Conferences like IASC are essential in aligning scientific research with national priorities, such as Make in India. In Japan, no other language than Japanese. If you want to go to Japan, first you have to learn Japanese language. 99% Japanese textbooks. How easy for them. In India, for example, medical science, if you have to learn in local language, best doctors India would have produced. Best doctors, because mother tongue matters. Mother tongue haunts. It makes individuals strong. I am sharing frequently all this is to make my young students understand they have a greater role to play. Without this proper reading, learning, understanding, and laboratory, your life cannot be bright. We have seen enough that our students somewhere missing that dedication today. Research scholars are hunting only for degree certificates, unfortunately, not for the standards and merits which summons at higher order national and international levels. With a very poverty of knowledge, prosperity will not come to you. Be cautious that for that prosperity, one has to struggle. मेहनत कितना आप लोग करेगा, इतना दूर आप जिंदगी में जाएगा. नहीं तो जिंदगी बर्बाद है. We are in the living of technology is advancing so fast. 2030 technology, 2040 technology. How boys and girls will find a place in the civilization is a big question mark. It is not easy to live. It is not easy to live. Sir, in Rani Channamma University, we have a platform called E-Vidya. All teachers, they can come out with their knowledge pills and they can store. A student will take his mobile and that is available. Module number 1, chemistry, this is available. Physics, this is available. I have invited expert track. The same knowledge is available across all 12,000 students will get it. No more teachers required in the classroom. That's what is going to come by 2030. There will be teaching profession with a great danger. There will be no permanent job like. Forget about government, impossible. Government will not support anything. That's what is going to happen in the days to come. My friends in the teaching community, that 2030 onwards is a very different day. It summons that your higher acumen and dedication. In conclusion, the word of Buddha, be your own light. Remove your own darkness. In that removal of darkness, I am confident that our IASC Congress 26 will serve as a catalyst which increases the speed of the reaction for your personal journey of reading, research, publication and extension activities. I wish the deliberations, in every deliberations, मिलेगा कुछ मिलेगा. Oh, आप लोग पकड़ के खुश होके रात सोना चाहिए. When you start getting, I say go to library, chase the book, chase search engines, whether it is relevant. What is the new thing that we can do? If that is missing, somewhere that we are going to be your own light. Without that light removing darkness, you cannot remove the darkness of others and the world. Finally, once again, President and all luminaries on the stage today made me very happy. And in front too, all stalwarts in various branches of knowledge have filled my heart. And on behalf of Rani Channamma University, I wanted to compliment all of you for having taken the strength to come all the way from various places, catching that flight, this flight, waiting in platforms, so much time, taking this flight to see that some light I can ignite, some mind I can ignite. That makes me to thank you personally and my best wishes to all of you. I wish the conference all of you.
Words. Now it's time for our chief guest to address the gathering. I request Professor Pramod S. Patil Sir, Research Director, D.Y. Patil Education Society, Kolhapur, to grace the podium.
The President of today's function, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor C.M. Tyagaraja, very esteemed scientist and national president, Dr. Raghavji Sarwan sir, the convener of the conference, Professor Munchana, co-convener from RLSI Institute, Belagavi, VTU, Belagavi, foreign delegates, very esteemed scientists from all over the country. We have also of the dais Professor Bhange from MS University, Baroda, who is a very veteran scientist from ICT Mumbai, and all my dear participant friends. I'm indeed very happy to be here on the occasion of inaugural function of International Analytical Science Congress 2026. The theme of this conference is Innovations in Science and Technology for Sustainable Future, organized by Indian Society of Analytical Scientists and Department of Chemistry, Rani Channamma University, Belagavi, along with, in collaboration with RLS and VTU, Belagavi. This conference, as it has been rightly pointed out, that it has been focused on the sustainable future. And as we know, what exactly is the sustainable development? It is said that sustainable development is to make the world a better place for everyone without destroying the possibilities for the next generation. So today we have to think about whether we are depriving the next generation of their possibilities. Our activities that we conduct on the earth, whether they are we are depriving the possibilities for our next generation. We are polluting our water, air and soil, and whether they will get access for the pure water in future. All these are the problems that we are here to solve about. Because it has been said that ours is the first generation to see the impact of climate change and last generation to do something about it. So the responsibility lies in our shoulders, and therefore we need to wake up and do our concerted effort so that our earth can be saved and our new generation will be also saved, and they will have sustainable future. As we know, whenever we talk about sustainability, we talk about Viksit Bharat at 2047. In the year 2022, we have celebrated Azadi Ka Amrut Mahotsav, that is 75 years about independence. And now we are about to complete about 79 years of our independence. But even today, we are in the domain of developing nations. We have to jump from the domain of developing nations to the domain of developed nation within the next 21 years. And that is our dream. Dream of every Indian is Viksit Bharat at 2047. If at all we have to convert that dream into reality, we have to have teamwork, team building, and empowered scientists and engineers. I'm very touched by the talk, very interesting and thought-provoking talk by our Honorable Vice Chancellor. And that particular theme has to be taken forward. It has been described by Confederation of Indian Industries, and they have coined the term called as the Atmanirbharta Index, that is, it is called as an AI index. Normally when I say AI, young people, young minds will say it is artificial intelligence, but it is Atmanirbharta Index. If it is greater than or equal to 1, it is Viksit. The country is Viksit. But as far as our country is considered, the CII has defined that it is between 0.6 to 0.7, and therefore we have to jump from that 0.7 to greater than 1, then only we can be Viksit. And that is a very simple ratio of number of goods that we export divided by number of goods that we import. And in simple terms, that we have to start exporting more and more goods from our country to other countries. Just like in COVID-19 pandemics, we have developed vaccines and we have exported to 142 countries. Like that, such expeditions have to be taken into considerations, and we have to keep on developing and innovating certain simple things. However, right now, since we are very much dependent on the energy is part and parcel of our life. But right now, we are converting, we are generating and creating energy by burning coal, oil and gas. You know, about 500 million tons of coal and oil that we are importing from other countries. Some 35 billion cubic meters of gas we are importing from other countries. So our energy is heavily dependent on other import goods. And if at all we have to become Viksit, we have to generate our own resources. We have to divert our attentions from these conventional fuels to the non-conventional green energy technologies and develop our solar energy technologies, biomass energy technologies, ocean technologies, and windmills, etc. Make in India, for India. That is very, very important mission that we need to take ahead and we have to take forward. Right now, not only coal, oil and gas, but we are also importing several other commodities, several other elements, several other compounds, and several other active pharmaceutical ingredients. And therefore, it is necessary for all of us to come together, form a very good conclave, join hands with the industries, and develop some technologies which can be commercialized, which can be useful for the society. That is the need of the hour, and that has been taken into consideration when the Viksit Bharat has been that particular dream and the target that we have kept in front of us. So this, even gold, silver, and even iron, then aluminium we are importing. And therefore, you know, if I invent something which is based on the aluminium like electric vehicles or smartphones, that requires aluminium, but we import from other countries. And therefore, we have to generate our own thing. I know that in Belgavi, there is Indal in aluminium factories. For aluminium, we require bauxite. Purification of the bauxite converts that bauxite into aluminium, but the byproduct is the red mud, which is of no use, but it is a very, very toxic, and it makes land infertile. We have to research on that. We have to do something innovative so that we can recirculate that mud, upscale that thing, and adopt some circular economy sort of innovation. That are very, very important things. This waste is no more waste. We have to think differently that how can we convert that waste into wealth. This is the need of the hour, and therefore we have to concentrate our focus on that particular aspect. So people are talking about triple helix model of innovation. What exactly is the triple helix model of innovation? It is nothing but academia, industry, and government. Government frames policies, academia and industries implement those policies effectively. In order to implement those policies effectively, however, there are something which is called as enabling factors, as well as there are some barriers. Barriers is that academia and industry, they are working in silos. We need to interact with each other. We not only interact, we have to synergize our energies together and come up with some innovative technologies which can be commercialized by the industry and useful for the society. That is what is the triple helix model of innovation. And as far as third dot is considered, that is the government which is there for the policies. I am very happy that government has come up with several innovative ideas and policies and funds that we now can access. Like very recently, RDI fund has been launched, which is called as the Research Development and Innovation Fund. And that particular fund can be obtained by any teacher, a professor from the university or college, if he has come up to TRL level 3. So if you have any TRL 3 innovation, you can apply for the grant from the RDI fund. And you know the total quantum of support which is there in RDI fund, it is 1 lakh crores of rupees. 1 lakh crore. It's not a small grant, but we have to elevate our standards to capture that particular grant from the central government, and for that we have to probably join hands with IITs, ICTs, and ISAS and other premier institutes. Not only RDI fund, but there are other things like ANRF has been set up, that Anusandhan National Research Foundation. Lot of funding possibilities are there, but very few funds come to the centers and universities. Most of the funds are given to the IITs because, you know, they are academic excellence, they have academic excellence, they are premier institutes, but our university should not lag behind, as rightly pointed and highlighted by our Honorable Vice Chancellor, that what best we can. We also, our government has come up with different policies and floated several national missions. One of that is National Mission for the Critical Minerals. I am very happy that our university, I was in Shivaji University for last 35 years as a professor of physics, then administrator as a pro-vice chancellor. So I am a hardcore researcher, and I wanted to always, my dream was to have join hands with some premier institute. And we could join hands with IIT Bombay, and now we are the part of National Mission on the Critical Minerals. And we are working with IIT Bombay, and there are 14 different industries with which we are working with that. So like lithium, how to retrieve lithium from the lithium batteries, so on and so forth. There are several expeditions, several research projects that we are now tapping. But as highlighted by our Honorable Vice Chancellor, teacher plays very, very important role. Teachers who are researchers should come forward and dedicate and devotedly work for that particular mission to become successful. And therefore somebody in Germany, a German president, Angela Merkel, has said the teachers are not common people and common people are not teachers. So, you have to highlight that particular aspect. Similar to National Critical Mission, I am going to, of course, highlight all such points in my invited talk in much of details. There are other missions like Energy and Climate Mission, as rightly pointed out by Honorable Vice Chancellor. We are facing the climate change, global warming is taking place, and it is going to be more bigger and more complex problem than COVID-19. We have already seen what havoc COVID-19 has made. However, within 3 and 4 years of our battle against COVID, we have won that battle. But will we win battle against climate change? That is the question. And therefore, energy sustainability is very, very important. Sustainable agriculture, the National Quantum Mission, everybody knows that we are into the era of classical computers, but very soon we have to jump into the quantum computing. Therefore, our government has launched that National Quantum Mission, and several premier institutes are doing work in the quantum mission. Even in nature, the nature follows quantum mechanics. So in 1981, Sir Richard Feynman, who is a Nobel laureate in physics, asked the botanist that how can you solve the problem of quantum mechanics problem with the classical computers in 1981. And from there onwards, the age of computer, the era of quantum computer starts. And we are now, what exactly we are doing in the quantum mission. Supercomputing mission, semiconductor mission, we are into it. And there are several other, Make in India mission is also there, Skill India mission. And all the stakeholders, the professors and all the stakeholders of the university should strive hard to get maximum funding maximum funding from the Indian government. The ecosystem has been built. How much we can take, how much benefit we can take from that ecosystem depends on us. So overall, I would definitely like to highlight the interaction between industry and academia. Yesterday itself, we had concluded one academia industry conclave at our university, Shivaji University, and there also we have highlighted that yes, we should do some research which is beneficial for the industry, because the language that we speak and the language that industry speak is totally different. And therefore, translational research is very, very difficult. If you want to translate your research and commercialize your research, it is said that there is a valley of death, and we have to cross that particular valley of death. But now the days are changing, and our people are doing very good research. We are going into lab research, going out of lab and converting our research into TRL type of research. And after TRL, there is MRL and IRL. if at all we have to commercialize that. TRL is technology readiness level, MRL is manufacturing readiness level, IRL is investment readiness level. So we have to cross all these particular barriers. However, we do not consider that as a workload. Our workload is a problem. Dr. Manjana knows very well. Probably if Vice Chancellor, Honorable Vice Chancellor tells him that please go ahead with TRL, MRL, he may say this is not considered as my workload. So without looking at the workload, if the teacher focuses, then only it is possible. So constant efforts, dedicated efforts are required for this particular training. And the last point I would like to highlight over here is very recently our Indian government has come up with Jana Bhagidari. Jana Bhagidari means involving each and every stakeholders from the society, whether he is educated or not educated. The society is considered in the triple helix, which then has converted into quadruple helix model, and then all of us come together and do something better for the society by conserving environment. So environment is the fifth parameter. So finally we are settling into quintuple helix model of innovation. I think by considering this, by implementing this, we can do much more things very effectively in India in order to fulfill our dream of Viksit Bharat at 2047. So I would like to congratulate Honorable Vice Chancellor and Honorable Professor Manjana sir for organizing such an important conference, which is hosted by very eminent Society of India, Indian Society of Analytical Scientists, and Belagavi for the benefit of the stakeholders from northern Karnataka and southern part of our Maharashtra. But I am happy to see that all the invited speakers have come from different corners of the globe. So I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.
Professor Channamma, Organizing Committee, and distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored to be here today. Thank you very much for having me at this prestige International Analytical Science Congress 2026, Innovation in Science and Technology for a Sustainable Future. Thank you to the organizing committee for convening a platform where analytical science directly meets sustainable priorities. On behalf of research group, Environment Research Group at the National Metal Materials Technology Center, as our work sits at the interface of materials, analytics, and the environment, we have been working on affordable and accurate screening of emerging pollutants towards adaptive test and treat approaches. I believe we all share similar goals, and together we will increase our contribution towards net zero pathways. Let us include these goals to first measure what matters, especially emerging pollutants, through screening tests that can help test the real-world complexity. Second, make analytics usable, which includes portable and cost-optimized alternatives, so that decisions are faster and more inclusive across regions and resource settings. Third, close the loop, linking detection with treatment and resource recovery. If we want a sustainable future, we must connect innovation to deployment through reliable measurement, accessible analytics, and solutions that work at the real world scale. May this Congress be remembered not only for scientific excellence, but also for science that moves into devices, into systems, and into outcomes that share a sustainable future. Thank you so much for having me at this Congress today.
Now, I would like to invite Dr. Raghav Sharan sir, President of ISAS, to present the presidential remarks.
Professor Sangappa and Professor Manjana and my dear Professor Bharti. My colleagues from Indian Society of Analytical Scientists from all over India have gathered over here, and it's really a great pleasure for me to see all of you over here. As a matter of fact, we want to spread science all over the country. And the basic reason for that, we have got 10 chapters all over India, so that in different parts we can do work, develop the science. So friends, we can say that here our esteemed colleagues and academicians, everyone is here, and we have gathered here for the International Analytical Congress. This is organized by obviously ISAS headquarters and Belagavi Chapter in collaboration with Department of Chemistry, Rani Channamma University, and in association with ISAS Institute and Department of Applied Sciences, VTU. I am honored to address the pivotal role of analytical sciences in shaping a sustainable future. Our theme, Innovation in Analytical Sciences for a Sustainable Future, underscores the urgency of our mission. Climate change, reducing pollution, conserving resources, and protecting biodiversity lie at the core of eco-friendly environment. Though net zero carbon, rather greenhouse gas emission, is a scientific requirement for climate stability, but a greener future requires integrating it with biodiversity protection, waste management, and social justice. Achieving this vision demands a strategic focus on critical minerals, starting with understanding their pivotal role in green technologies. The path to net zero emission by 2070 hinges on critical minerals. I'll add here, besides critical minerals, it also depends on nuclear energy, and among nuclear energy also, not nuclear fission only, but nuclear fusion, especially deuterium and tritium fission. That is highly responsible. That will be highly helpful for achieving this. Now, critical minerals, they are essential component of many of today's rapidly growing energy technologies, from wind turbines and electricity networks to electrical vehicles. Rare earth magnets such as neodymium magnets and samarium cobalt magnets are the strongest type of permanent magnets, producing significantly stronger magnetic fields, allowing for smaller, lighter, and more efficient components. These magnets are crucial for interconverting electrical and mechanical energy, vital for motors, generators, electric vehicles, wind turbines, and other demanding applications. Critical minerals are the backbone of futuristic developments in green technology, enabling efficient energy use, health, construction, and transportation sectors, as well as space, nuclear, defense, reduced emissions, and last but not least, artificial intelligence. The Indian government has allocated funds for critical minerals mission, that's NCMM, and with an approved government expenditure of rupees 16,300 crores if I convert it in rupees. The mission is part of largest 7-year effort with a total outlay of rupees 34,300 crores and includes specific allocations for research, recycling and domestic processing capabilities. The total process of procurement may be divided as upstream, includes geological exploration, mining and initial processing. The output is concentrated RE and core. Midstream includes the separation and purification of RE and core. The midstream segment accounts for around 27% of the RE industry value chain. Then downstream, that includes processing high purity RE oxides or metals into functional materials such as basically permanent metals, and the further manufacturing end products. Analytical scientists are at the forefront of this challenge. Innovations in material analysis, extraction and recycling will drive the transition to a low carbon world. By advancing detection limits, accuracy and sustainability in analysis, we empower industries to adopt greener patterns. When we talk, we say Indian Society of Analytical Scientists. We never say analytical chemistry. We have to remember that analytical chemistry is very much nowadays limited, constricted. It is now the analytical science. Analytical science, when we talk, the moment we ask what is happening, why, afterward, and how. These are the three fundamental pillars of analysis. And that's how we call ourselves analytical scientists, not analytical chemists. And this includes multidisciplinary and not only scientists, academicians, industrialists. As a matter of fact, an academician teaches. Say for example, you teach, nuclear fusion. Now, to achieve that nuclear fusion, you need all the technological engineering products and all that. And to put it in application, you need always an industry. So to put to the benefit of human resources, it is very much essential that industry, academic, scientists all come together. So let us harness analytical sciences to develop efficient extraction methods for critical minerals, enhance recycling technologies for rare earth elements, improve performance of green technologies to precise material analysis. Together, we will turn the tide towards an eco-friendly environment. This is why we are coming to this conference. And we want, as Honorable Vice Chancellor told, that if we ignite at least a few minds, that itself will be our output. So let's harness electrical sciences to develop efficient extraction methods for critical minerals, enhance recycling technologies, improve performance to green technologies through precise material analysis. Together, we will turn the tide toward an eco-friendly environment. Let us innovate, collaborate, and accelerate towards a sustainable future. Together, that shape a sustainable future with science-driven solution. This is not complete until and unless I don't mention that Dr. Manjanna and his highly appreciated team. It's because of them that today we are assembled over here. And this only will bring all fruits, possible fruits, for the development. Today, for the first time, I saw a Bharatanatyam being performed at a scientific congress, and that was really a wonderful thing. How beautifully you express what you wish with bhavas, mudras, and all that. So that in itself is great. Auditorium is quite big. People are here also. I see up to the end people are crowding and they are filling the auditorium. This all shows that how much interest people are taking, and it is all because of Dr. Manjanna and his lecture. Thank you very much, Dr. Manjanna, and thanks to all my friends who have assembled over here from different parts of the country. Thank you very much.
For 2025, this award the virtual presentation Shri G. Madhavan Nair Sir, former Chairman ISRO, to be awarded by ISAS Shastra Pitamaha Award 2025.
I request all of you to kindly give him standing ovation. He's a great personality among all the scientists, getting the highest award today. So give him a great round of applause, all of you.
The society and all the members, and my warm regards and my heartfelt thanks to every one of you.
Thank you so much to all the dignitaries for presenting the awards and
Dignitaries on the dais, president of today's program. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for joining online and receiving the awards. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, as the organizing secretary of this event and secretary of the ISAS Belagavi Chapter, it's my duty to thank each one who have contributed for this inauguration function. So, first and foremost, I express my deepest gratitude to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Tyagaraja sir, for graciously inaugurating the International Science Congress and for his inspiring, forward-looking address, which has set an excellent tone for the deliberations of this Congress. Thank you very much, sir. I sincerely thank our distinguished chief guest, Professor Pramod S. Patil, for his valuable presence and insightful thoughts, which have added great academic value to this inaugural session. I am equally grateful to our guest of honor, Professor Chanchana, who has come all the way from Thailand and in this occasion. I extend my respectful thanks to Professor Raghav Sarangi, President of ISAS Headquarters. Thank you very much for your support, guidance in all our events, whatever we conduct through our ISAS Belagavi Chapter. He is the driving force, he guides us and encourages us at this age. So we feel shy because at this age he is very active and we are not doing up to his expectation. Thank you very much, sir. My heartfelt appreciation goes to Professor Manjana sir, who has taken all the time in organizing this event. I think they have not slept for the past 3-4 days. He has taken all the care, starting from transportation, accommodation, and we had great difficulty in finalizing this venue in the beginning. So it shifted from 2-3 places. Finally, we made it here. Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Here, thanks to our co-conveners, Professor Dinesh Angappa sir and Jyoti ma'am, for their dedicated contribution for the successful organization of this Congress. I gratefully acknowledge Professor Avinash Bharti, Secretary of this conference, for his guidance and support, and extend my sincere thanks to all the eminent speakers from India and abroad for their presence in this event. I take this opportunity to place on record our sincere appreciation to present media persons. So we expect them to give more coverage to our events. So I also thank the partnering institutions, sponsors. Without them, we couldn't make this event. So I thank all the sponsors who we have displayed on this event. So finally, I thank all the delegates, participants for their enthusiastic presence, active involvement, and I thank each one, our students, research scholars who have taken a lot of pain and they have worked hard in making this event this much beautiful. I thank each one who have contributed directly or indirectly for this event. So I request all the delegates to collect the badges outside, so they tag during the tea time. Thank you, Onada.
We conclude with the national anthem. Please do.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा। विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा। तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे। गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।